Hey, Sag. Okay, guys, getting ready to do y'all's reading. This will actually be your bonus reading, okay, for the first half of February. I think February. No, sorry, March. Okay, guys, this will be for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. I forgot to take that off, so sorry. This is going out. Okay. So please, as always, only take what resonates, leave the rest. Do not try and make it fit if it does not, as always, okay? We're going to start with some energy cards just to get your energy. Goddess of the Moon. All right, so a lot of you guys might be manifesting. I know we just had the full moon here. Maybe using that energy to maybe bring some good things into your life, manifest some good things into your life. Adjacent possibilities. Okay. You might be looking for some new opportunities. Actually, that's what you could actually be manifesting in love and work and other situations here. Okay, money is what I just heard. So it may have something to do with your money. You might be looking at situations that you weren't considering before or thinking about going in a different direction here. Yeah, look at this. Door to Spirit. Whatever it is, you're getting a lot of help here. So a lot of you guys might actually, with the Door to Spirit here, this could tell me that somebody is literally on a spiritual journey, okay? They're spending a lot of time. Maybe they talk to Spirit. Maybe they spend time in meditation or in prayer or in different things like that, spiritual studies. But it doesn't have to be that intense, but it obviously could be. But also just trying to mesh, I want to say, or commune, I would say, sounds better, with Spirit to get some real answers. Yeah, so many of you could also just be on a spiritual journey. Look at this. We have attachment coming out in reverse. That is the only way I like to see this card. All right, so somebody here is breaking some kind of attachment that maybe they felt. Something or someone may have very well had on them. This could be a person. In this card here, when that card is... Let me turn it around so you can, instead of just explaining it. Okay, you can see that this person is actually holding a mask in their hand. This is actually in reverse. I feel like you're disengaging from somebody. Maybe that is why you're actually looking at these adjacent possibilities here to kind of move forward. Maybe you're spending a lot of time as well doing some things here. Spiritually, it could be to grow, also to manifest some new things into your life. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Look at these cards. And the dog slamming his tail against the stairs. Subtle. Look at this moon. All right, so this is about feelings. It's also going to be something where you are really just kind of following your instincts here. Okay, it's more about emotions to me, though. All right, so feelings, emotions here. This might be about some kind of emotional situation. You may be trying to get yourself out of an emotional situation where maybe you felt stuck in that in some way as well. Yeah, I think you're looking for something that has, I don't know. I feel like you're looking for something that has more sustenance or something here. Like, I feel like whatever you've been in, I want to say stagnating for some reason. That almost sounds like a current situation, right? So maybe that's what it is. Maybe you've been stagnating in a situation, okay? Instead of moving forward, maybe you had to work through a lot of the emotions. Maybe that's why this Door to Spirit is actually here. All right, maybe you had to lose or disconnect finally from the attachment that you had to another here. Very interesting. Neptune. Okay, so you might be getting a lot of things in your dreams as well, okay? You may have actually felt like a situation was universal love before or something like that. I feel like this is more a card that is telling me in terms of your dreams and stuff. You might be getting a lot through your dreams. This could also be showing you adjacent possibilities, helping you to kind of push on here. Yeah, this is also a card to me about meditation. So again, you could be meditating. Again, you could be growing spiritually here. This could be helping you evolve and essentially let go of a situation that may have had your feelings or may have had you feeling like you were attached to something else that had just been kind of stagnating. Yeah, you're moving out of confusion here is what I'm feeling, and into some sense of clarity. Wow, that literally flew up and hit me in the face. Okay, so you could be dealing with some kind of Cancer here. Or this could be telling me about your feelings that are coming back, because this is about being very sympathetic, okay? Looking for things that are more comforting at this time. You could be protective here as well of your energy, okay? But obviously highly intuitive as well. I also think that you're trying to be receptive to other things that are around you. Maybe you weren't doing that before. Maybe you were very attached to a certain situation, to a certain outcome here, and you weren't really considering that, but you're not doing that anymore. You may have found yourself as well a bit introverted for a while. And you could very well be an introvert for that matter. That might be something you're doing too in terms of the door to spirit. Now, if you've been growing a lot spiritually, sometimes we can get quite introverted, right? Because we don't want any interference. I do think you're birthing something new into being here. You could feel quite emotional. You know, you got a lot of cards here, the feelings. Of course, when I see Cancer, of course, I look at emotions as well. I think you're definitely getting a lot of help. I almost want to tell you to pay a lot of attention to your dreams as well. I think that's really important for you because you are gaining some kind of wisdom here. Okay. I think Spirit has almost been getting you ready in some sense, giving you some, maybe instilling some kind of discipline in you, some kind of structure. Maybe if you didn't have that before. I know you already had a lot of ambition. You know, this card to me also insinuates there's some kind of ambition here that is being employed about some kind of different or adjacent possibility that you're about to take. You may need to do a little bit of grounding is what I'm feeling, so make sure that you're doing that. But I just think that you have gleaned a lot of wisdom from a specific situation that's really going to help you move forward. And it looks like I don't discount anything that's ever happened. I mean, you have to know that about me. I think everything serves. It always serves us well in some sense, okay? It serves us if it's even just to teach us something. So I do feel that that's what it has been. You've gleaned a lot of wisdom from this, and you will be moving forward into something that I feel that's, I want to say mature. So there might be, you know, it might be a more mature situation or something that makes you feel more stable. I feel like whatever this is, this attachment was that you were hanging on to. Yeah, look, and then you have Chiron on the bottom. You can't make it up. It's about healing. It's about healing. Now, you could have went through quite a bit of growth here, okay? You could also be a healer. Chiron is also about healing others, okay? But I know that there's been a good deal here of personal development on your part here. This is Spirit really acknowledging that with you. Okay, also wisdom that's been gleaned. You may have shed a lot of generational trauma as well. Yeah, and maybe you're at this point now where you're actually letting go, you're forgiving, you're moving forward here. There's definitely some kind of cleansing that has happened here. So I'm going to say you've either been through an ascension process or an awakening. You could have been through a bit of a dark night as well. You could have felt that way, but you really needed to let something go. So is this a person? Or is this attachment, maybe some old wounds, some traumas, things like that that needed to be cleansed out? I think you're coming forward with a new softness. Which is quite beautiful, okay? Quite beautiful. I think there's also, I see mystery on the bottom. There could be a lot of mystery that is kind of surrounding your situation. Why don't we start with tarot? Because I'm feeling like we should just go ahead and jump in and see what is on the horizon here for my Sagittarius collective spirit, Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Guys, thank you as always for all of your likes, shares, and subscribes, all of your beautiful support, and certainly your support of one another. I really do appreciate you guys so much. All right. Let's say this, the worm moon. You know, I don't really keep up with all those things, but the worm moon, the full moon that just happened, is really supposed to be able to open some doors, push us ahead. That is my understanding. So Maybe that is kind of what's happening here. You know, Sagittarius, we don't like to stay stagnant anyway. You know, what is it? We're like the Rolling Stones that gather no moss. That's what my dad always tells me. So I think you're just moving forward. Maybe you've gotten tired of that, or maybe the stagnancy was for a reason. Maybe you stayed stagnant because you had some things that you really need to work on or needed to work on and actually heal from. All right, Spirit, what is coming up for Sagittarius? Sagittarius' energy, please. You want to talk today? Okay. So this is definitely that somebody here has certainly gotten some kind of, I don't know if did you sacrifice yourself? Maybe you've been sacrificing yourself just a little bit here, being very uncertain in which direction to go here. You were waiting. Okay, so you were waiting, trying to glean some kind of new perspective, perhaps. Again, if you were going through some kind of healing, that may have also been while you've just kind of sat there, right? Just kind of waiting for something to open up for you. But it looks like you're moving ahead now. Looks like you're taking charge of your life. Okay, this is very much someone who is a leader. Obviously, that's a fire sign. The King of Wands, as you can see. So it's normally Leo, but it could be Leo. It could be any fire sign. Leo, Aries, Sag. I think that you're trying to move ahead at this time. You might feel very decisive, okay? You might have a lot of optimism here. You could be inspiring other people as well. The King of Wands can be very inspiring, okay? Inspiring others to do better, to be their best here. Yeah. This is the result of some kind of spiritual transformation that's happening, but you're also letting go of something. Whatever this attachment was that was kind of keeping you back, you're definitely letting go of that. Okay, so you might find yourself in a little bit of influx. Now, I think you already know this, so I don't think it's going to be news to you because you're looking at adjacent possibilities. It's almost like, okay, I'm in a good space now. Now let me look out here and see, you know, because we see you manifesting, right? Now you're looking at these adjacent possibilities. Think about that like the Seven of Cups, right? Let me look at my other choices, my other options here and see which way I want to go. Oh, wow. Yeah, definitely. You got some kind of new start that's coming up here. You got some kind of new start here, some kind of new plans that's coming into play here. It looks like they could be successful. I feel like you've gotten some kind of mental clarity on what you're going to be doing. Yeah, really. Sag, pushing forward. That's your card too, pushing forward here with a lot of courage here, a lot of optimism. You could be, honestly, and this is also the card to me of like a student, right? You could feel like you're studying something new or you're just really excited about whatever you're venturing out to do here. All right, so you could have a lot of energy around this, whatever this new endeavor is that you're about to do. Whoa. Okay. Well, whatever it is obviously going to be very, very good for you. You could obviously get some kind of unexpected financial windfall, some kind of lump sum of money. I guess you could also win a lawsuit, an inheritance, something like that. But this is definitely you coming to some kind of culmination in terms of your finances. You're going to be moving into a time, it looks like, where you're going to feel very stable. You could be building some kind of financial wealth for yourself, for your family in some way. You can feel very supported as well, is what I feel. I don't know if you've started a business. I mean, this is very, when I see the King of Wands, this is definitely a good business person, right? They charm others. They're very charismatic. They're able to get people to really aspire to do better and to be to be their best selves in a sense, which, you know, a great manager can do. So you can definitely be doing something like that. Whatever it is, it's really going to result, it looks to me like it's going to result in a lot of possibly wealth for you, but certainly a lot of money coming in. New financial opportunities. Okay, what else, Spirit? What else can Sag expect coming up? Interesting. I don't know why these cards are not wanting to talk. Here we go. Talk, yeah. So we have soul searching, spiritual enlightenment. I think you've already been doing that. You might find yourself reflecting on a lot of things as you begin to kind of move forward. It's funny because that's below the Hangman here. Yeah, so maybe you were actually in a period, I think we already talked about that, okay, where you needed to release and let go. I think you did that, all right? But now we're in this, I think you're going to be using this in your everyday practices. I think you're going to, moving forward, because you've already gained some kind of enlightenment as far as I can see here. It's like you're going to be reflecting on a lot. This is interesting because I'm almost feeling like, you know, sometimes the Sagittarius, and we see it right here in this card too. I mean, sometimes we can be impulsive, right? Because we get excited and we want to try something new. This is almost like you are being very, I don't know, I think you're just very disciplined here. Like you are going to run everything, I feel like, through your higher awareness here to make sure that you're not being too impulsive, that you're making the right decisions. Okay, yeah. Well, you got a lot of cards here of awakening. This is interesting. So this is a card of coming out of isolation. Again, we already knew that here with the King of Wands here, rejoining the world, so to speak, finding some kind of mental strength to kind of carry you forward, really checking in quite a bit here to make sure that you're on the right path, that you're doing the right things for yourself. Oh, Spirit for Sagittarius, please. Oh, yeah. I don't know what's coming up. You're working on something here. I don't know if you have a new job or if you have some kind of new passion project, something like that. You could be building a business as well. This is definitely a card about mastering something. Okay, it gets about craftsmanship. Hello, I cannot talk. Wow, this is crazy. I literally talk all day. Craftsmanship, okay, where you're really focusing all of your attention, focusing all of your energy on something that you're trying to create. It's like creating a masterpiece in a sense, okay? You might be also building your confidence back up again or moving forward, feeling like in a very ambitious or confident energy, working on something quite a bit. Yeah, look at that. Wow. Yeah, very strong. Okay, I think you got a lot of inner strength at this time. You could be coming across very courageous, very brave in whatever this endeavor is. You might be taming the beast within as well. What do I feel like this is in? I keep wanting to go back to discipline. It's almost like, you know, a lot of people talk about motivation. Motivation is great, but it's temporary, right? We have to have discipline to be able to get up and do the things we do every day, to carry out, especially when it comes to our dreams and stuff like that. We have to have discipline to make that happen, to carry out the activities to bring that into being every day. I feel like this is definitely telling me that you have that kind of strength. You're accessing that strength, right? You're learning to be kind to yourself too, I believe here. I don't know why you might also have some people that are trying to, I don't know why they would want you to stop talking about something. I have no idea what that's about, but that's what I'm getting with that card tonight. Yeah, I definitely feel like you're overcoming some kind of self-doubt here. And I think you're moving forward with some kind of great strength here as well. Okay, there could be some travel that's involved here. It could even be, I don't know if whatever you're doing here could be worldwide in a sense. So you could be doing this in different countries or around the world in some way. It could be done on the World Wide Web as well. I definitely feel like you're going to feel very good about it. And you might feel some sense of belonging, some sense of wholeness here. Yeah, look at this. This would be some kind of, you could also be signing some kind of contract as well. But you could find other people that are you know, they want to work with you. Or there's a lot of teamwork here, okay? A lot of learning. A lot of hard work, I want to say, and actually commitment in this. But I do feel like this could be a collaboration. So I feel like either other people are working beside you or other people are going to be really supporting you in whatever this endeavor is, Sag. This is awesome. Honestly, I think you might have had, I don't know why I'm feeling like some of you guys could have had kind of a tough road, or you could have had some tough things that you've been through. But I mean, look how beautiful you've navigated this, okay? I mean, you've done what's necessary, and obviously we're not different than anyone else. Everybody goes through a lot of stuff. I love that you chose, right, to start looking within, that you started to really access yourself or access your spiritual side, I want to say. And because of that, you've been able to release whatever was holding you back, this attachment that could have gave you stagnant or kept you stagnant, whether it was, you know, personal wounds or whether it was people, what have you. And because of that, now you have some kind of adjacent possibilities. So it's almost like you have all of these other possibilities popping up now because you got rid of that, whatever that was. All right. All right. Let's get an outcome for Sagittarius Spirit. Yeah, and not only are you moving ahead, so you might actually be inspiring other people too, because some of you guys could very well be either psychic or highly intuitive, something like that. You've definitely done a lot of healing. You have gained a lot of wisdom. I feel like that's not only going to help you, but it's going to help other people. You may want to, did I tell you to write down your dreams earlier? I do definitely feel that here. Okay, so we have, you might be living some kind of unconventional lifestyle as well. All right, you may not be a, well, should I even say you might not be a person who wants to conform? I mean, that's a given. So non-conformity here, but you could be challenging traditions in some ways too. I don't know. I think people may, what I get from this is almost like people are looking at you like, you just kind of march to the beat of your own drum, okay? You're not trying to be controlled in any way. Of course, that makes sense, okay? You may be going against certain things, or maybe they feel that way just because you're not, you know, you're just not doing what everybody else does, okay? You're not a sheep here. You're kind of paving your own way. You're a trendsetter, not a follower. All right, that's what I get from that card. What else, Spirit? So people may be looking at you like that. You may very well stand out because of that, okay? You're going to do your own thing. Yeah, and look, you're going to do it with truth and clarity, okay? You could be a very perceptive person. They could see you someone who is very strong, someone who is quite moral, okay? Uses good judgment. Doesn't take any crap is what I'm feeling here. You could be a very analytical person. Yeah, look at that. You're letting go of the past. You're letting go of the past and you're focusing on the future because you've grown up, okay? You've matured a lot here. And we saw that up here too in the beginner cards here. You've matured a lot here. You've gained a lot of wisdom from whatever happened here. So you might actually be leaving home as well for the first time, or you could be leaving maybe someone who you deemed important to you, that you were in a relationship with, something like that, or old friends, anything like that in the past. Maybe those are the attachments you had to let go of. Yeah. And so this says shutting the old again, letting go of people, possessions, or issues. You can't make it up. You're just getting confirmation after confirmation here. You're definitely letting go. You're walking away from, dare I call it baggage, but that is what it seems like to me, okay? You're walking away from some kind of baggage here. Again, possessions, issues, people, old habits. You're just shedding all the old, okay? It's time to move into a new era for you. This is one also where you're very generous. You're very sharing. This could also be telling me that you have the finances to be able to do that at this point as well, because we see the King of Pentacles next to it. Okay, the King of Pentacles is obviously somebody who's very stable, very grounded, someone who makes a lot of money. You could be a boss, okay, very successful here, but I don't know if this is someone you're meeting, because I think this is kind of an energy that you're, okay, I just wanted to kind of clarify that. I think this is an energy that you're actually stepping into. I think you're just stepping into a very stable time. You may feel very generous. Honestly, King of Pentacles energy to me is always very generous anyway. It's Taurus energy. So maybe you're also feeling very generous with others as well, or feeling like maybe you can contribute even to a family, to your children, things better than you have before here. I definitely feel like you're going to be feeling much more stable in your life, much more secure, and much more grounded, it feels like to me. I think something definitely needed to be let go of so that you could kind of flourish, honestly. All right. So anything new then coming up for Sagittarius? Anything new? So I don't know if this is a business, if this is around a work that you already have. Let me see if anyone new is coming in. Is anyone new? I could just leave it there, but I'll see. Is there anyone new Sag should be on the lookout for? Oh, maybe so. Look at that. You could have some kind of partnership coming in. Now, this could be business partnership if you want it, but it could also be love. That is definitely my card of love, generally. Okay, it's not just love. It could be like a beautiful soulmate love. Yeah, look at this. Somebody is definitely going to be seizing an opportunity here. All right. If you've been in some stagnant situation, which you clearly have, okay, it looks like that is about to end here. I think opening up, letting go of whatever attachments you had before is not only creating or sending you into a time of great stability, it's also bringing new love to your door is what it looks like. Yeah, wow, you cannot make it up. Look at this, yes. And this is after you've walked away. I mean, you're just getting so much confirmation in this reading. It's like, let go, let go. I almost want to say, so if you've not moved on from a situation yet, you can see how this benefits you, okay? What else, Spirit? There's your card, Temperance, okay. Yeah, I definitely think you moving on from another situation here, you searching out the truth for yourself, looking deeper within, you withdrawing, has obviously opened the door for a lot of stuff, okay? Just based on your own healing, I really think creating that energy, it's like that's what you did. You pushed out a lot of energy and now you have all of this room for beautiful things, okay? I can see, obviously, a lot of awareness. A lot of healing took place here, a lot of wisdom here. You know, your feelings, like I said before, you may feel a bit softer. That could be male or female. That just shows me that we're more balanced, okay, between our masculine and our feminine here. Because a lot of times we do spend a lot of time in masculine, let's be honest, male. I'm talking to the females. So I do think that someone feels much more balanced here. And because of all these openings, there's a lot of stability that's coming up. Okay, we're going to be able to find or at least have the opportunity here for, it looks like, a new partnership to come in. And honestly, I see seizing the opportunity here with the Four of Cups in reverse here. Someone's going to feel very motivated, I think, to pursue you. Okay, or you may feel that way to pursue another person here, but I'm asking what's coming in for you. All right, very balanced. That's what I feel. The Temperance card here is very balanced. This is full-on Sag energy, though. So again, I'm asking what's coming up. This is someone who I feel will be pursuing you. They could be looking at you as someone who's very peaceful or balanced. Someone who has a natural inner calm. Okay, but this is also a card about harmonious relationships and soulmates. Yeah, this is something that's been trying to come in, I feel like, to your energy field for a really long time. Okay, you could have felt like it was slow moving, but it wasn't slow moving. You had stuff to move out of here. You had to lose this attachment, whatever it was. Wow. See, look at this. That could be about your dreams. That could also, though, be about just kind of looking at your options. Okay, knowing that you have many options. This could also be about wishful thinking, okay? I just feel like this is, to me, this is more about, what I strongly feel with this is more about options. You looking around, knowing that you have these options, considering these various options here, okay, when this person comes in. But we have good luck. This looks like this is something that could be destiny. So again, you may wish to have this. You have something coming. And this card, actually, I feel like what this is telling me is you've done your work. It's been a long time coming. It's almost like you've opened the door for it. You have options, okay? You can consider that, but you are going to be stepping into, it looks like, some kind of new partnership because the wheel is moving and it's moving in your favor, okay? So again, another card about soulmates, but it's also just about good luck, okay? It's about destiny. It's about chance. And so I really feel like some good things are about to come into your life because, of course, you've done the work here. You've actually opened the door, all right, for good things to come to you, Sag. So that's beautiful. I want to let me get a couple of these and let's go ahead and close it out for you guys. Door to spirits. You know, spirit is all over this. Look at this. Kalima. Facing fear. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. And obviously soar you will. You see it all over the cards today. We do have Master, does it say Master Buddha? Yeah. Master Buddha, increased awareness, deep connection, trust your inner voice. I'm telling you, you've really opened the door to a lot of things here. Things that you probably wanted, but they just couldn't get to you. You could have been manifesting these things and wondering why they weren't getting there. Okay. Now that you've lost this attachment or you've actually cut this attachment and moved in a different direction, looking at your adjacent possibilities, things can come through. Always trust spirit, right? Higher learning. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. Okay, that may be so. And then we have faith, humanity, and benevolence. Stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, and see the light in the world. That may be part of that softness too. You could also be doing something like that, by the way, for some kind of career move that you're doing. You could, I don't know if you have a platform, you don't have to. But just in your everyday life, by your energy, how you choose to move. And then we have Krishna, devotion. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. Yes, and you are definitely getting rewarded for all your work, Sag. Okay, guys, that's what I have for you. Hopefully it will resonate with some of you. If it does, please don't forget to hit the like button. I will see you guys soon. Have a good night.